James, it's great to have you back on Investor Stream following Kneomedia raising $2.5 million in a heavily oversubscribed placement. Firstly, well done in the current market. It certainly is a great achievement. I guess the first thing I want to explore is how things are progressing in the United States, given your recent announcement of the first deployment through the Connect All Kids initiative. I'm sure you'd agree it's been a long road to this first deployment and funding, but what have you put in place to make sure future deployments can be funded in a more timely manner?
Well, Alex, what we've done is create a new and streamlined payment pathway through quite a large number of government departments to expedite sales and receipts for our Connect the Kids NAACP DEL program. This is something that's not been done before, involving so many parties. This will now greatly assist us in completing sales under the Connect the Kids initiative, but it also establishes a clear precedent and pathway for us to obtain further financial commitment and sales in the program, and most importantly, in a far more timely manner.
Okay, so something else I'm keen to look at is the reference to Kneomedia's content management system. And just quoting from the release, you've released a substantial new content mapped to various curricula from its extensive library, which contains a wide range of new KNeoWorld characters and experiences. Can you give us a little bit of background on the CMS itself and your library, and how is that underpinning growth?
These have been years in the making, and I must say a considerable historical investment to establish, and they form a major part of our IP. Our content management system enables us to align our content to curriculum and education standards across multiple regions and languages, and also readily iterate to change in any of those regions, which can happen from state to state in the US, from city to city in any country. It also affords us the opportunity to rapidly expand to new regions at low cost, either directly via partnerships or licensing agreements. It enables us to align our vast library of assets, and I must say that is vast, and it is very much part of our IP, including Neo characters and worldwide destinations, to a wide range of different curricula in various markets. It has a huge inherent value.
James, you've also reported the recently successful deployment of KNeoWorld Online direct to the home in a teacher-assisted format. Is that temporary, and how do you see a product like that being relevant when classroom-based learning resumes?
Let me say at the outset, in-home is certainly not a COVID-19 pivot. Our platform's always been securely available to students 24 hours a day, whether in the class or at home, under the in-class license. And teachers have often used it in the past for setting homework. It was also our CMS that enabled us to quickly package dedicated daily lessons for schools to transmit to their at-home classes in an engaging and structured format. One of the problems with the teachers, when they suddenly had their students remote, how did they engage them? What did they send them? We were able to quickly develop daily lessons which the teachers were able to send to the students. They could then track the students' participation and engagement and progress and adjust the experience depending upon their ability level and achievement. So I guess we've essentially shown how our content can reach into the home beyond the classroom, and it's really here to stay. Both parents and teachers will start to realise the benefits, which is why we've gone with the 60-day trial. Post-COVID-19, we see in-class and at-home access as the normal participation.
Fantastic, James. And just finally, obviously you're now well funded and you've reported revenue coming through. You've also said the US is the primary focus and you're focusing on growing sales there. But I guess one can be forgiven for thinking the US looks quite challenging right now, particularly in New York. Can you give us your perspective on all of that? And are you looking at other growth channels and markets to mitigate against risks in the US market?
Yeah, Alex, we have a lot of pledges from different US councillors and Assembly and Congress members for the Connect the Kids program, which includes DEL devices, of course, and that we've previously well publicised. And we remain very focused on converting previously announced sales into paying deployments. But, as you rightly say, given the state of the US, we need to look at other markets in the event that the US is heavily disrupted for some time. And that's just prudent management. Again, our CMS and Library of Additional Assets will enable us to readily adapt to its new markets. So I guess I would say to you, watch this space.
Fantastic, James. Really appreciate you joining me today. Again, congratulations on the placement you announced on Thursday. It's a fantastic achievement, and we look forward to chatting soon. Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, Alex.